Hey guys, this is Danielle, and you're listening to my first podcast. In the coming weeks, we will be talking about college life and the challenges that come with living off campus. Living with friends can be fun, but it comes with a ton of challenges like paying the bills, managing a budget, and commuting to class. We'll discuss all of these issues and much more. The very first topic we'll look at is the difficulty that comes with paying the bills and budgeting. Thank you all for listening, and stay tuned for much more to come. Living off campus is a great experience for many juniors and seniors attending college. It's a blast to wake up and be able to spend time with friends every day. However, all of this fun comes with an equal amount of responsibilities. One of the major responsibilities that they have to deal with is working with a budget. Students need to budget themselves in order to have the ability to pay their bills every month, pay for groceries, gas, rent, and anything extra that they may need for the house or for themselves.
Joining us now is Leanne. She's a junior college student who lives off campus with some friends. Thank you for joining us today.
Of course, I'm glad to be here. I was wondering if you have any advice for someone who is planning to live with friends off campus next year.
So one of the things that my roommates and I do all the time is buy store brands as often as possible. Most of the time, it's the exact same thing as the commercial brands, but they often cost less. Doing this is a great way to save money, and it's just a lot more cost efficient. Another way to mind your budget is to make sure to check your bank accounts as often as possible. It's easy to forget how much you're spending, and sometimes it's really painful, but you need to know how much money you have in your account before you just blow it all.
All right, awesome. Thank you so much for that advice.
No problem.
Another challenging part about living off campus is having to commute. Although the commute to school from an off campus house is typically much shorter than the average commuter, it is still something new to many students. Mostly, students live on campus for their freshman and sophomore years, and they don't have to worry about commuting at all. However, once students become upperclassmen, they usually commute from an off campus house, making it more challenging to get to class on time. Here are some tips for new commuters. One of the most important things to check for as a commuter is the weather. Snow and rain can greatly increase the amount of travel time you may need to get to class, so always make sure to give yourself enough time. It's also important to remember that finding a parking spot can take up a large portion of time during the day. Students have to make sure to not only give themselves enough time to get to school, but to give themselves enough time to park as well. Following these tips are sure to make your commute much easier.
To close, I just wanted to thank everyone who listened today, and especially wanted to thank Leanne for being a guest on the show. Tune in next time when we will be discussing the importance of working with your roommates to keep the house clean, organized, and stocked.